hear the leathers are due to go up.
Martha said the Blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
No holding back. It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working, though.
Over here! Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you, then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the Blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
You look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
Sick of people. Here, give them all you've got, boy.
We're not alone.
Get him. Go your distance, boy. It's over.
Now to find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Wonder how long that bait will last. What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastbourne.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. His area seemed a very different place back then.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield.
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning.
Yo,
She really has been very kind.
what are you doing, man?
Trying to figure out what you fucking doing. Nah, you can go.
13 years of killing. 13 years. Without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others. Then why the hell am I still breathing?
Everybody escaped out that bitch.
When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dhalmekia,
What did I say?
I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end.
Huh? What did you say?
I couldn't bear it anymore.
Talk about
I've never
nothing.
meant being that. Better to be just another body.
Hey, Ginger. Hey.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered.
You dig it? Nigga, I can't dig it, nigga. What you talking about? Nigga, I can't dig it, nigga. What you talking about? I had to make sure, bro.
You came back to me.
Hell yeah, I can't dig it.
The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
Everything's gone.
What you saying, Bob?
They suit you well.
Hey, welcome to the blue side. Come on, Ivan, I am.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Oh, my damn.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while. But seeing you again took me back to happier times.
I heard what's the name all in this plot.
Fare you well, my lord and lady.
Yeah.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Stop that last time. Them uppercuts were uppercuts.
Uppercut's different.
I can't help bold with uppercuts. That bitch ain't never did that. Normally that bitch asks me if I want to update it now or later.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Oh yeah. That shit fire.
You watched it on that app when I sent you?
That bitch said run. Bro, I know he was tripping in that bitch. He talking about what's gonna wake up, man. That shit funny as hell. Yeah, that shit a good movie. Yeah. Hey, right though. Motherfucking hand. That bitch, I ain't never finished it. She ended up being what? Oh man.
I told you, I was halfway. I said, I was halfway. You gotta wait till like nighttime or it's a certain time you gotta wait. I got another one though, the whole thing got ads on it. All you gotta do is like
Oh, they did.
I'm watching it right now.
He like, fuck them, you go see what they talking about. Man. Yeah. Yeah. That motherfucker moving. Yeah, that's on that motherfucker. Like it's close as hell.
I ain't gonna lie, I went one time. It just looked like it was too close. I mean, it looked like it was just too close one day, bro.
Man, it's like a motherfucker. Ziggity boom. Talking about half our boy. About half our boy. What is that, Tom's Club? That Blueberry.
My mama just told me what's the name on the game? Told me he get his booty.
That nigga about to get super DP.
I told him I love him from the distance. I can't play the game with him, bro. But after that one day, it was over. Can't play the game with you no more.
That nigga did sucker shit.
Real over and bro. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? see, I vouch for that. See, you said, that was fun and good here, bro. Right, though. He act like we forgot. Like, man, we been to him and been talking to each other about it. He just ain't know we was here.
Right.
I wasn't even gonna say that. He started doing all that fucking capping and shit. Like, we don't know the truth. I heard that nigga on his own mouth. He said it more than once. If he get a young blood, I'm gonna show him swallow up in the den. That's what I heard too.
Tripping.
That nigga either spawned in his own motherfucking exposed colors. Then he got mad when motherfuckers started buying it and duping it. I'm deleting that file on his server.
Oh, that's the tip he was on? I wouldn't even hit till I left part right there.
This nigga so bad, like nigga, bitch, how many cars you got that ain't yours?
Right.
Somebody else that you ain't got, nigga. Right. Ain't nobody say nothing to your car, baby ass.
Uh-huh. They're super sucker.
Well met, friend.
So they tell you what's gonna happen in the future. So you said they tell you what happened in the future.
See you then.
Yeah. 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 I've been hearing about them, Squirt.
That shit crazy.
I've
They put it right in your face.
been hearing
It's
about.
up to you if you pay attention to it.
Yeah, I've been hearing about them reptilians, bro.
Shapeshifter?
Yeah, them shapeshifters,
Oh, yeah, I
reptilians.
heard about that.
They got like the little snake. They got like the little snake, little eyes, little snake eyes. Sometimes if you catch it.
Really fucking reptilian.
Yeah, rep.
People say like, look at them, bro.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers. who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire...
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield, and...
I'm...
but one I don't own.
It was...
He...
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Sure, this orifice will suit them.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the Blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, live it?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly... man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle.